It turns out the DJI Mini series drones have a fatal flaw in their batteries. In order to keep them lightweight, they've cut some corners, and on the retaining tabs that hold them in the drone, they created these three raised lips on this in order to try to strengthen it. But what it actually does is act like a hinge. Turns out there's more support in them three lips that are on there than there is the actual surface on the top and the outside. And so it causes it to force it into a crack state. And shortly after they crack, they will break. So, as you can see, once they crack, they fall off pretty easily. This one's still hanging by just a tiny bit. This one has not come off yet, but to validate what I am saying here, if it'll focus, you can see that there are 3 rows of cracks, which it doesn't seem to want to focus, so. Anyway, there's 2 in a row, and then there's a little one right back here that doesn't want to show right now. There, you got it for a minute. That's a real pain. But anyway, as you can see, these batteries they're not beat up, they're not damaged, they haven't been dropped. I don't push the tab in any farther than necessary to get it in and out of the drone or the 3-port charger. That being said, the only place these batteries have ever been is either in a hard case, in that 3-port charger, or in the drone. The first one to break had actually broke before I had a dozen uses. And it was when I first got the drone, so some of those were just short uses. And these things seem to lose about 5% per day on the charge. Seems a little extreme, but it's part of the battery maintenance, I guess. So if you want a full flight and you haven't flown in a couple days, you have to put it back in the charger to get a full charge. So there has been more charges than there has been usage. Anyhow, DJI wanted to see this in a video, and I can't upload a file this size, so I'm going to share it with everybody. Take a look at your batteries. This was the Mini 4. I am seeing a lot of complaints that started happening with the Mini 3. And since the batteries are interchangeable, I assume that's to be true. I had also bought an extra life battery, bringing this kit totaled, there was 3 of these in the kit, 2 of which are now broke out of the 3. The other one hasn't shown any signs of breakage yet, but I haven't had it very long. Check your batteries. Look and see if they're cracking. If they are cracking, they don't have much time left. And once they break off, there's really nothing to hold it in the drone. That makes it pretty dangerous because should you get a wind gust or, turn just right or what have you, I suppose you could shake it out of there. They fit in there pretty good, but I would definitely not say that it couldn't fall out. And then you got a battery in a drone heading down, potentially hit somebody on the head or break out a car window or whatever the case may be. Either way, your drone's going to have a bad day, and so are you. Look at your batteries. See if you got this problem. They are covered for a while in warranty, but I can't tell you how long for sure.